might, plus being the president of the judiciary in Nigeria, that to his advantage. They could put all these 27 House members in an hotel and they could like have them sit and impeach Fubara. And right away, have the deputy governor sworn in as the governor. And immediately, have Fubara arrested or he will escape and run away like Fayoshe. You understand? So that same drama could play out only if Tifnubu gives the go-ahead. And that is what Wike is banking on. But as for Fubara, it's like, you know what? I am the governor. I still have the executive power. However, I may not control the police, control this or that. Okay? But I could still play the same game of saying the only House members recognized by law, this is the trick now, are those who are legitimate to carry out the business of legislation in the River State. So they went to court. It's not like a court case, so it is called ex parte order. Ex parte order in Nigeria is like this. Let's say me and who should I use now? For example, let's say me and Princess Balogun. We have issue now. Okay? I could go to Nigerian court. Okay? For example, what is the issue? Let's say I owe her money. Okay? A lot of money. And Princess Balogun is asking for her money. Okay? And I don't want to give her the money. I could go to Nigeria court, bribe a judge, all right, to give me an ex parte order against Princess Balogun. Ex parte orders like, I could say, Princess Balogun should stop asking for her money. In fact, this order says Princess Balogun should stop parading herself as the owner of her business. The business now belongs to me until there is a court judgment that vacates this order. Do you understand that? Like, should I give you another example, right? Okay. Let's say I take your car. For example, I take your car and your car is in my possession. You want your car back or you declare your car missing. So I go to court and say, I want an ex parte order against you from asking for that car. And that order allows me to drive it as the owner. Even though when I get the order, you were not there. You don't have to be there. In fact, you are not there. You are not expected to be there. Just walk straight to the court, pay the judge, and let the judge give you an order against somebody. And then that's it. You enjoy it until another court says that order, I vacate the order. Anyway, don't let me distract you. So in River State, after they burned down the River State House of Assembly, a part of it, by God knows who, because according to them, they said the 27 House of Assembly members loyal to Wike, they were planning to impeach Fubara, the governor, for not paying 25% of all the revenues accrued to the state every month to the former governor, who is now the minister of the FCT Abuja. Sure you get. So hearing that, the supporters of Fubara, the governor, mobilized to the House of Assembly. And for some reason, a part of the House of Assembly caught fire, got burnt down. So those 27 House of Assembly members, they ended up having to vacate the entire premises, run for their lives. Well, the background story is this. They are all from the same political party. But because Wike, who has been using River State money to fund PDP since 2019. Now, he was expecting the PDP to reward him with their presidential tickets. But you know how that went. So he decided to bring everything PDP down with him. He is a minister under APC government, as you know, right? However, the government he left in Rivers, they are still PDP. So everyone knew then that it's just a matter of time before Wike himself will become officially APC. And if you are still believing this clip, some of you saw this back then, when a lot has happened though, after this video.
To make a pronouncement. So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. EFCC will come, he said, no, let me join them, so EFCC will not be against you. You carry the vote of another party, and you join another party. Can you transfer vote? You work hard for somebody to win the election. Tomorrow the person say, no, I have defected. If you are defecting, leave the seat. If you know it is easy to make a pronouncement. So
yay! Because today, the same way the Wike is this, the famous. Do you get that now? So, the 27 House of Assembly member have now decamped to APC, and they themselves have also sang the song of On Your Mandate to Isha. You get that? So today, a court order says all those 27 House of Assembly members, including the Speaker and Deputy Speaker, they said, as it is so, they have no right to parade themselves as principal officers of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Now, as it is now, with this ex parte order, the only House of Assembly members who are working with the governor now in Rivers State are just 4 of them, or 5. Is it 4 or 5? 5. 4, 5. Doesn't matter. One of them is Speaker, one of them is Deputy, and on. In fact, those 4 people, those 4 lawmakers are currently looking into the Rivers State budget for 2024. Or have they already passed it? I don't know. So what it is now is that the 27 House of Assembly members are still being dreaded because they are those who have the power to initiate the impeachment, considering their number. And if they pull anything as it is, no going back. So where some people are now saying, hey, if Wike indeed has the backing of Tifnumbu, Fubara may not do Christmas. So, I mean, Nigeria, I tell you, the whole thing can be coordinated within a week. You may wake up tomorrow morning and they will say the Rivers State House of Assembly members are sitting in Rivers State. Police, military everywhere. And they will say they want to impeach Fubara. That's it. Hey, Baba, come on now. December. Christmas is about 14 days away. I'll be 13 days away. Papa Money, I want you look. Not me. It's not me. People said, if Tifnumbu and his gang do what they normally do, breaking laws and all of that, and with the Wike, who is really, really, really like so sad as we speak right now, and it's, as he also said, he has nothing to lose. No, he has a lot to lose. Fubara may not do Christmas. So me, I said, Fubara may not do 1 year in office, which is May next year. Some people are telling me that if you don't do Christmas, if you know, I say, calm down. Everybody should calm down. It is what Nigeria has become. Trust me. When you are looking at it from far, it's not fun. And it is not funny. They are playing with people's lives. Seriously. For those of you who are in Abuja, Shebi, yesterday we were talking about this increasing kidnappings. Just that same yesterday when I was talking, some people were on their way to the galley of their kidnappers inside Abuja. 20 people or 10. Or how many people did they kidnap again? How many did they kill? Federal Capital Territory. Baba, well, let's go to that river. So some of them came out to say Wike should leave Fubara alone. They are young people. You want to see?
Please let us see this. Please, we need the banners. Stay behind the banners. Please, for our statements, we clearly see. We have made a definitive statement. Yeah.
You, the nation. Today we are here to show our solidarity to the governor of Rivers State. Yes. My name is Dr. Legbosin Yamabana. I'm the President General of Ogoni Youth Federation. Together with me is the chairman of the Joy Youth Council, Eastern Zone, together with leadership from the 7 local government areas that makes up Rivers South-East Senatorial District. That is the senatorial district of the governor. And we are here in solidarity in our numbers to jointly say that we are standing by the governor. Yes, so to jointly say that the mandate that has been freely given to the governor cannot be usurped. To jointly say that we are not just coming here for the coming sake, but we are here to ensure that no detractor distracts the governor from implementing his promises to Rivers people. The simple promise agenda of the governor must be allowed to be implemented. Yes. We are also here in one accord to say that if there is no SIM, there will be no Rivers State. Yes, in these next 4 years. Yes. We are here to say no to any unholy and unscrupulous plan to unlawfully impeach the governor. Yes. We say that cannot work. Of course. After this time, we shall go and occupy the Rivers State House of Assembly. Yes. We are also here to send a message. To send a message to all the members of assembly that has defected from the People's Democratic Party. We are telling them that in line with Section 109 of the Nigerian Constitution, their seats are vacant. Yes. And we are hereby calling on the Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Edison Eye, to immediately declare those seats vacant. Yes. We are also calling on the acting party chairman in Rivers State, acting PDP party chairman, to immediately rescue himself by declaring those seats also vacant. Yes. Because we, the Rivers youth, we are peaceful and we are following the Constitution of the Federal Republic. We will continue to demand our rights. And our right is the one we have given to the governor for him to say peacefully and rule the state to the betterment of all and sundry. And we are here in one accord. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Let me put record straight today. 35 or 37 members of House of Assembly can never be bigger than the geography, can never be bigger than reversible. In 2015, 2019, we paid with our life to protect the interests of the former governor of Rivers State. We know what happened in Rivers State. I was stood firm to support the former governor. My name is Samuel Tonyekpoko, the chairman of IOS in Rivers State. We have supported all of our brothers to produce Rivers State, to produce governor of Rivers State. We expect in return that they to support the jobs in Rivers State. Similarly, Fubara has essence integrity to govern Rivers State. He has been tested and trusted. He is not a questionable character. Some few persons cannot sit in their convenience and decide the fate of Rivers State. This is the first election youth came together irrespective of political party to give massive votes to this particular governor of Rivers State. It breaks our hearts that because of petty sentiments, some few persons want to decide the fate of Rivers State. We say no. We say no to illegal impeachment. No to illegal intimidation. No to barbaric impeachment. The impeachment is null and void from today. For as for the party member that defeated another party, we have the law to checkmate them. Let the law take its full course. We want to appeal to the conscience of the former governor of Rivers State. We are not waging war on anybody. These are the same youth that stood by him, that protected his vote with their body, their lives, and everything. We are appealing to him to shift the sword. Because the wrath of the youth is if this matter is not being resolved, the youth will occupy River State. Amen. We control these states. We have taken our life, we have taken our destiny to our hand to say we don't want Sim to be disturbed in River State. So that tomorrow, Sim will not come and give us excuse. He just took over power. Let Sim not give us excuse. Sim should be allowed to govern River State for 8 years. It is unnegotiable. Yes. 8 years is sacrosanct. Yes. Constitutionally, after 8 years, there's a tradition in River State that after 8 years, you take a bow and go. The former governor served for 8 years, no inch. He has taken a bow and leave. Let him govern for 8 years and take a bow and leave. We are here to tell the governor too that the same people we are mentioning, the same people we are hearing and then became powerful when they were in Brick House. Honorable Siminalayi Fubara, the governor of River State, was strongly behind you. You are the governor of River State. No man can play God on this earth. Power belongs to God. No mortal can play God. It is seasonal. It is Sim turn to govern River State. Let Sim govern River State and give us dividends of democracy. So that Sim, for all the promises he made to us, so that he will have that privilege to give us those promises. The youth are saying, no Sim,
no network,
no Sim, no River State. Every assembly member that are defeated under party, we move a motion that your seats should be declared vacant. That is how we talk. That is how we talk. Thank you very much.
Own house. On behalf of the governor of River State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, I want to honestly plead that you should not be angry by his absence here today. He would have loved nothing other than to come here and address you in person. But unfortunately, due to other exigencies, other commitment he has, he is not readily available here to address you. I can assure you there's nothing he would have loved than to come here today and to share this wonderful moment with you, your presence, your solidarity, your support with him. Please, that is not here should not be seen for any reason. That is not here, is here with you in spirit. He has asked me to come here and address you, to come here and felicitate with you people that have come to say that he is the governor. He wants to hear to say clearly that the support that the youth has continued to give to him, he will not take for granted. You have been with him all along, and up till now, you are still with him. He has asked me to ask you that you should continue in that stride. Your commitment to his administration, your support to him should not be wavering. His administration is dedicated to
Tiagasa, they tear him. He fell, he fainted, he passed out. He passed out. 70 years old man. How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. Oh. I am mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
So, the young man said, God gave power to Fubara. He's a man of integrity. And all of that. I hope they know that the same Fubara couldn't walk free as a man because EFCC was looking for him because over 400 billion naira of River State's money laundered for Wike by him when he was the accountant general of River State. So I can tell probably his money is working too. I hope those young people knows that. But as they have the right to say they are standing by their governor. We cannot. I like that. Like, stand up against a bully. Wike is a bully. Okay? And since you love your oppressors differently, maybe you know, say Nigerians love their criminals differently. See, if you understand that, you will never get too angry with Nigerians who are praising their oppressors or defending them. You will not always get angry with them. I'm not saying you can't, because sometimes they are so annoying, but fine. But it will not annoy you that much. Trust me, Nigerians love their oppressors, their thieves, differently. Okay? Nigerians will tell you, all of them are the same. Nigerians will tell you, my thief is better than your own thief. Nigerians will tell you, shut up your mouth. My own thief is a godly one. Your own is devil. I know, say my own thief is very, very godly. That one will say, shut up your mouth. How many people did your own thief send to Mecca last year? Hey, look at this one. Oh. How many did your own thief send to Jerusalem last year? Do you know how much it is? Do you even know? That's Nigerians for you. Okay? Nigerians will hate you that you are not a thief. Because to them, you must be hiding something. All of us are the same, Jare. We are all thieves. Have you been with them when Nigerians will tell you that? See, Mayegu, let us be honest. Nobody is holy. If it is you too, you will do more than that. Is that new to you? We were conditioned to be like that. Now only few of us are the outliers. You know what they call people like us? Outliers. We are the ones that are just somehow, for some reason, we just miss the queue. We are rebels. Like we're supposed to stay on the queue. Keep your eyes down. Keep your eyes shut. Zombie, oh, zombie, zombie, oh, zombie. Zombie no go unless you tell them to go. Zombie, oh yeah, go. Zombie, sit down. Then somebody just say, no, I go open my eyes. So we are the outliers. So people like us are the ones that, apart from those they have, because now all of us then conditioned like this. So even your criminal leaders of today, they too were conditioned to love your thieves differently and begin to aspire to be like them when you grow up. Now all of us, so don't pretend, now all of us, they condition us that way. You don't know. But when they now realize that there are some outliers, some people will say, they know the hear word, coconut head, people like Mayegun. If they know the hear word, okay, what is that Mayegun's number? Give me his number. Hello, Mayegun. Hello, young man. Hello, who is this? Bad dear, me lo who is it? Am I the one you are saying, who is this? Yeah, call Lumbe Soro, Tifnumbu. Oh, now like you be chief, make a benu song, my friend. How would you like to have like about 5 acres in Victoria Island? Abi my tama? Or both? Listen to me, young man. Well, listen. Because they believe that everybody has a price. So then when you begin to learn that, Ashiwaju, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, it's just that, sir, it's not that I hate you. It's just that, it's just that I just kind of, sir. When are you coming back to Nigeria? They will show you your properties in Lekki. Would you like a place in London, like areas like Croydon? Abi Westminster. I can tell them to put up a building there for you and property. How do you like it? See? Carry. Is it going to be like, 2-bedroom, abi 3 bedrooms? 2-bedroom, abi. Well, presidential suits in Westminster. Go stop Google nonsense, don't you? Stop all that nonsense you are doing. Come here, let's help your life so that you don't end up in, Okay, sir. Sir. It's just that if you see flight for 7 a.m. tomorrow, so that I can be in Abuja before 1, sir. Because I know you are a very busy man, sir. I say, I'm very busy. Okay. Just any Friday. You can come on Friday. I don't do much on Friday. I say, okay, sir. Yes, sir. Ashiwaju, sir. Yes, sir. So the outliers are there to be bought. Now, when you know come one collect, you go collect something. That's why they will now begin to hunt you down everywhere they can get you, either to kill you, to jail you, to economically destroy you, because you are the outlier. Kilon share, what is wrong with you? Family members will be calling you. Kini problem, boy? You know if you pay school fees of your children. Now you they want talk the truth, Abi. Osheo, Mr. Truth Teller. Now you want fight for people. Carry Messiah. Because your family are suffering, they talk true. Meanwhile, you can shop more. You know that thing, right? We are the outliers. Unfortunately, you can't really trust a lot of us that long, because poverty, you see, just like every Nigerian, an average Nigerian, okay, when you wake up in the morning, I don't know if you know this or if you have ever thought about this, okay? Now you wake up in the morning, mind you, probably there is no electricity, okay? What do you call? You're going to figure out what the transportation is going to say that day, and so many other things you want to face the day, Abi. But you can't be like, say, at the same time, poverty, they hold you like this, and you are holding the poverty like this every morning, and poverty is like, Mayegun, now me go kill you. And then you look at poverty too and say, Alaye, poverty, womi dada, emi ni ma pa, na me go kill you. But waiting is sure be say one person, one go kill one between two of us. Now that what you call determination you carry go out that day. And when you see somebody inside the bus, it says, excuse me, sir, please shift. Sir, can you please shift? This role is for 4 people. Please shift. And then they will do like this. Sir, yes, sir, please shift. This, you are sitting in 2 people's places. And I say, they will turn it to fight. And later they will be like, why were you fighting that person in the bus earlier? Why were you fighting? She only said you should shift. Why were you fighting her? I don't even know. Alone, I don't know. It just feel like when she said shift, I just thought she said something to abuse me. No, she only said shift. My brother, this country, I don't understand my life. I don't understand this country again, man. Like, you are angry. A lot of you have no idea why you are angry. Every day you wake up, it is like the whole world is rigged against you. It's like there's something out there that is about to kill you. And you must stay at alert. So because any small thing like this, you have no idea what you are battling with, but you know you just have to battle with it every day. You are conditioned to be like that. So when you begin to question that and begin to kind of fight, you are outlier, and the story goes on like that, okay? But above it all, if those people who said they are fighting for Fubara, maybe if they kind of have a clue, the deal between Fubara and others, and then Wike and others too, and realizes that it is their commonwealth that is the bargaining chip and the cause of the friction, the problems, right? I think they will probably I don't know, maybe they will probably channel that energy to something more that can really deal with all the culprits, including Fubara himself. But what can you say? As it is right now, the Ondo people are possibly hoping and wondering what their fate will be in this imbroglio. You can call it imbroglio, the endless macabre dance. Akere Dole, who never returned from any medical leave, the one he went the last time, they said Akere Dole is very sick, but he's clinging on to power. He is. So he has left the Ondo people confused, if that's the right word. Some don't know if they should feel sorry for him, since anybody can fall sick. Others are feeling like maybe it's feeling sorry or feeling kind of sorry for him when he's not feeling sorry for himself. It's a waste of feeling sorry. 9 months without working, battling with God knows what. Yeah? But clinging on to power to the point that he has now exposed the government, the resources of people of Ondo State to all kinds of briefcase politicians, criminals who are taking whatever they can take in his name. So they said Kalu told them that, you have to write a letter. Akeredolu cannot talk anymore. He cannot move anymore. And when I say he can't talk anymore, he probably stopped talking months ago. Okay? Whereby he could make gestures, expression like, you say, wait, what does that mean? He said, no, he's saying I love you. I'm the commissioner for women affairs. What does that mean? No, it's not that kind of love. It's just saying he loves what you are doing. Oh, okay, Your Excellency. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. We have done everything since your absence. We are praying for you. All the women. We are fasting and praying and all that. Say like that. Like, what does that mean? No, he's saying yes. That's why he says say yes. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. All right, sir. This is what they have been keeping away from the Ondo people. And some of them are already protesting that they have not been paid. Akeredolu has been moved back to Germany. Hi. Baba, make I tell you something. In life, if you see something you love, but you don't have, or you like it so much, or should I say, some of the things you have right now, I'm talking about material things now, okay, that you currently possess. Let's start from the big one, your house, your cars, your clothing. Let me stop at that, Sha. Things that are really like just material things like that. When you look at your house, you probably saw one beautiful house somewhere, maybe in a magazine, or maybe when you traveled somewhere. Oh, I love this house, man. Man, if I want to build my own house, I'm going to build something like that. Because you love that design. You love that everything about the house. Today, you have built something so much, even beautiful than what you saw. And you are proud of yourself, yeah? And look at that, your car. You're driving your 2015 RAV4. And then you just saw 2022 Range Sports. And you're like, oh my God, I love that car. Oh, I know it's very expensive, but I love the car. Then someday, you bought the 2022 Range Sports. And that's you there now cruising in because you love it. And the moment you could acquire, you could afford it, you got it. Yeah? Ask me, where am I going with all of this? Don't worry, I'll tell you. When I look at the criminals ruining Nigeria, your criminal leaders in Nigeria, and then I look at how many times they spend in Nigeria and how many times they spend outside Nigeria in a calendar year. It's massive. A lot of them they build themselves palaces. Most of them modeled after different edifices they saw abroad. Some of them today are car freaks, automobile freaks, simply because they have access to different magazines, different shows, physical access to some of these automobiles. So they dream of having them and they got them. I'm like, Is it not possible for a person to just enter one beautiful airport abroad as a governor and be like, wow, man, I would love to have this in my state and see what economic advantage this can actually bring. Oh my God, look at this beautiful hospital. Like some of them come to different hospitals abroad. They stay in them, they trust them, they saw everything. Like how could they not just be like, wow, almost see hospital now. See how they are taking care of people. I want this also in my state now. I mean, what can I do to have this in my own state too? So that I could even take a taxi to go and get a checkup. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man, look at this school. Look at how they structured this school. And that is where my daughter attends. That's where my son goes. Why can't I organize the ones in my own state like that? To make it look like this. I mean, we can do it, Nabi. Can't we? So the same way they want to own things that they don't build and using the people's the taxpayers' money to get them. Some of them have been saved by different medical facilities abroad, but they never go back in appreciation to reciprocate or replicate same in their own state, even when they suffered serious medical conditions that almost killed them. They still never go back and feel like, you know what, I want this in this state, man. I don't care about money. I don't care about these things anymore. I want this to be here. I want to see to it. Why can't they do that? Akere Dole is the governor of Ondo State for nearly 8 years now. They did not have a place to even take care of him. They had to keep him in Ibadan, a private hospital in Ibadan, that they are paying millions of money every day. Apart from the millions they were paying every day, keeping him in a German hospital for months. To make the matter worse, when Akere Dole was in Germany, the Ondo politicians, they were buying tickets, flying to Germany to go and pay their respects, bleeding their own states. And the workers, unpaid, of course. So right now, they have made him to send a digital letter, an email, because he can't sign anything. He doesn't even talk anymore. You probably would never recognize him anymore. If they give him a good shave, you will not recognize Akere Dole anymore. There is no medical facility in 8 years of him being governor of Ondo State. None that could take care of him or people like him. So he's back to Germany till God knows when. Ondo people can continue to pray for him because they will think their prayer is going to keep him alive, not knowing that it is their tax money, including if they have to borrow it on your behalf, that will keep him alive for extra days. Showore had this to say on this issue. I mean, I would probably, wish that he could just sign like this and say, listen, guys, I've tried my best. You cannot cheat nature. I'm going to go really, really concentrate on my own healthcare now. But no. So, yeah, Showore decided to start a resume or resign campaign protesting on those states. DSS has gotten involved, trying to make sure that nothing of such takes place in Ondo State. They want to protect the sick Akere Dole. It's all about power, not the people. Show here.
First is that the governor of Ondo State never returned from his first medical leave, even though letters were transmitted to the state that he had returned back about 4 months ago. He never stepped foot on Ondo State. That is to say, it is reasonable to say that he has abdicated his role as the governor of the state a long time ago. And governance is not a joke. You just can't wake up one day and say that, well, I don't want to go to work, I'm a ghost worker, and I'm on leave, and you never went back to office, and then you go back on another leave. You know, this is just a really, really horrible story that we're hearing from our beloved state. And where it becomes then very difficult is that I heard you now saying that he's going to transmit another letter to Ondo State so that his deputy can act in his capacity as a governor. The question you should ask is, where are they going to get the signature to write a letter to the Ondo State House of Assembly? And as I speak with you, just a few seconds before I got into the studio, I was told that the Ondo State House of Assembly has been meeting all day long, waiting for his son to provide the letter that was supposed to transmit to the House of Assembly, allowing his governor to, the deputy to start as an acting governor, and they can't even find his son. So this is how terrible governance has become in this country, and in particular in our state, that the destiny of an entire state of over 5 million people, and I'm talking about a state that's bigger than several West African countries in population, or some countries around the world, left in the hands of a family to be tossing them around the way it is. And I'm very ashamed that I should say this, that I'm ashamed that those young people, or I don't know if they are old, in the Ondo State House of Assembly, who are waiting for his son to bring another forged letter to them saying that he's going on leave when he has not resumed from the first medical leave. So this is something that is unacceptable. This is something that is ridiculous. And I don't know why anybody would accept this, especially considering that we've been through this before at the highest levels of government. Don't let us forget that there was a president in this country, Umaru Yar'Adua, who was brain dead for 5 months. 5 months. And he was running this country by proxy until the people rose up and said enough is enough. And today, we are repeating the same thing in Ondo State. And interestingly, Akeredolu was the chairman of, or the president of the Nigerian Bar Association at that time. He said clearly that what Yar'Adua was doing was not only illegal, but immoral, and asked him to resign at that time. And now he's his turn. He wants to go to his grave with Ondo State governorship, which is impossible. So I don't know why anybody will accept this. And Ondo State, for that matter, you know, this is the same Ondo State that people always brag about, that they don't accept nonsense. Now nonsense has become the governor of Ondo State. And this is completely unacceptable. And my position is not determined by the fact that I'm from the state. I would do the same for any state in the country or the country itself, because we've done this before for Nigeria and resolved the issue of, at that time, with doctrine of necessity. And eventually the vice president became the acting president and eventually the president of the country. So I just want to make
the people Showore is talking about, they are at a different prayer point everywhere all over Ondo State, asking for God to, you know what I mean, or asking for a sporty bet to pay them. Good luck, show on that, okay? We just know that all this only does one thing: expose the rotten system that Nigeria actually operates, and how much that is so detrimental to the growth and development of our people. Now, if they say something that doesn't really correlate with what they are doing, that tells you where you should look for the cause of or the result of supposed their actions rather than their words.